So hopefully the fan noise ain't too bad. It is hot today. We got fans everywhere. But today we're going to replace the front tire in this old snapper. We have two of the 410 by 3.5 by 4-inch rim tubes, and then we got one of the it's a 16 by 6.5 8-inch rim tube. We got three tubes. The man at the lawnmower shop says these little tubes are gonna make me say some words, which to me means it ain't gonna be a pleasant experience. I want to find out, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me. So step one, what I did, I got the front up on a jack, and here's the wheels. You can see they're absolutely trash. We got dog hair everywhere. It is hot. Dogs are shedding. And then over here, it's gonna be the same thing. So I found out from talking to my dad earlier, he didn't want to do tubes. Oh, we got bugs hanging out too. This thing sat in dirt forever. But anyways, he bought these tires new, thought all of his tire issues were gonna be gone, and yet it's still just a lawnmower tire in the end. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull this cotter pin out here. I'm gonna do this on the bench. I ain't gonna try to do it on the actual lawnmower itself. And we're gonna take it one step at a time. So we put it in the parts cleaner, and we got all the crap and junk out of it. Something I do is I put baby powder on your tube just to kind of help the rubber on rubber contact, give it like almost putting soap on it. But we use baby powder where I came up from. And we're going to now put our tube in, making sure we keep a reference to where our bow stem hole is. And the only thing I don't know is because of all the water and gunk they got in here, I went ahead and pulled this tire over the lip. I hope I don't regret that later. And I'm really debating, should I put the tube in first and then put the lip back on, or put the lip back on then the tube? I know it's going to be a lot easier to put the tube in first, but I'm scared I'm going to pinch it when I put the rim back on, or the tire back on the wheel. Anyways, I'm going to probably regret it, but I'm going to put the tube on, then I'm going to put the tire on, and we're going to give it a little air, and hopefully we keep the orientation correct. But that's where we're at, all cleaned up, baby powdered up, and now for the hard part, I guess. Okay, so everything else is kind of simple. We did the same concept. This is the other rim. But I figured I would show everybody what I'm doing. The dogs is going to be wanting to get near the camera person. But, so here's some, it's like Fabuloso and like Dawn soap or something. We're going to put some around. Some is empty. Just the rubber surface. Like that. Kind of put our knee. Start working this edge. That. And that's it. This is a very bad example. This tire is actually really old. But as you can see how I kind of worked it, I was prepared to use our screwdriver and pry bar. And the goal was just to barely slip it under the rubber and catch that edge, because we don't want to grab the tube that's inside. So that's unrealistic with a new tire, but maybe with an old tire like this one, it is a good example. But yeah, let's go put some air in it. Alright, so we're going to put some air in it. We got our Milwaukee again. Since I have someone helping, I just figured I would show everybody as I'm doing it. I'm going to set it on 5 initially, just in case we got a pinch tube. And of course, this Milwaukee, like I said, actually threads onto your valve stem. We're going to hit start. You see the tire inflating. And what you're going to be listening for is pretty much air leaking or bubbles, especially around where we put the soap. Usually it'll start leaking around, the tube will actually still seal, but since we don't have a valve stem, it'll leak here. That's something you just want to pay attention to as we're inflating it, that stub there on our valve stem is going into place. So let's we're gonna push up to 15. There it is. So we got our tube. Like I said, you see bubbles. And we're unthreading our valve stem here. And other than just putting it back on the way you took it off, and we're going to put some grease here to help with these bearings, as you can see how bad they are. But for a lawnmower, it'll be okay. We're done with the fronts. Thank you. On to